Greetings, great interwebs. My name is Wayne, the voice behind the mic, and welcome back to Diablo 3. With the new expansion, Rise of the Necromancer, coming out, that means it's time to do another skill guide. We have our Necromancer here, and I will be doing, as before, 10 level increments. I won't be using any of my Paragon points, because I want to do him base as can be. And we will start off with our first skill. Our first primary is Bone Spike. It's physical, it generates 24 essence, and it summons a Bone Spike on the ground, dealing 150% weapon damage as physical per second. Let's get a look at what this looks like. Okay, it's a nice AoE, it got a good range about it. So, oh yeah, it also doesn't cost any mana, so yeah, raise the bones, raise the bones. Okay, I will see you guys when I get to level 2. See you then. And with that, finishing the opening area, I've got to level 2. And with that, we get our first secondary, Bone Spear. It's also physical. It costs 20 essence. Summons a piercing projectile that causes 500% weapon damage as physical to all enemies it passes through. So is this... Oh wow. I like the animation there. It pulls the bones out of the ground. It got a pretty long range on it. Yeah. Looks like it might almost go until it hits something. Yep. So we have that. Oh, we start with 200 essence. Interesting. It's more than most other ones that start with only 100. Okay. That's level 2. Nothing to change right now, so I can't make a suggestion on what to or my playstyle of what I'd use. So I'll see you all at level 3. And we've now achieved level 3. With that, we unlock our second primary. Grim Scythe generates 12 essence per enemy hit. Slash with a summoned scythe in front of you, dealing 150% weapon damage. Okay, so it's like the Barbarian's Cleave. Something I also did notice. Go back to Bone Spike. Even though it says generates 24 essence, let's spend some. It does not generate any if nothing is hit. So yeah, you could sit there all day spamming nothing. It doesn't regenerate like the demon hunters. So yeah, I'm gonna play around with this. I'll get a feel of it, what it looks like, or how I feel about it for my next level. I'll see you all at level 4. And we are back with level 4. I switched back to Bone Spike. I like range better than melee, especially with a squishy int character. But we now have our first action bar skill, which is Corpse Explosion. It's under our corpse action. We have Corpse, Reanimation, Curse, and Blood and Bones. So Corpse Explosion. Another physical. Target an area, explode up to 5 corpses within 11 yards, dealing 350% weapon damage as physical to enemies within 20 yards. Look at that. We happen to have some corpses right here, so very nice. Also doesn't cost anything, so as long as you have corpses, you can do it. Okay. We'll see you all at level 5. And we are back with level 5. Just killed Captain Dalton. Corpse Explosion works very well. And we have our next secondary, Skeletal Mage. Physical, costs 40 essence. Raise a skeleton from the ground to attack foes, dealing 400% weapon damage as physical over 2 attacks. Lasts 6 seconds. It's not like our mage, or not like our necros from D2, but it's a start. So I will play around with this for a bit and see how it feels. Nothing else for level 5. I'll see you when we get to level 6. And we are back with level 6. Corpse Explosion works very well in large groups, and I switched back to Bone Spear because Skeletal Mages wasn't useful enough for the amount of essence it was costing at the beginning. But with that, we now have the first skill rune for Bone Spike, which is called Sudden Impact. It's a physical. Bone Spike stuns enemies for 1 second. So this allows them to stay within the Bone Spike longer. I wonder if it chains. I'll figure that out and let you know when we hit level 7. See you then. Welcome back for level 7. I found out that the Sudden Impact Bone Spike does have an internal cooldown, so you cannot chain it. But let's go on to the first skill rune for Bone Spear. Blighted Marrow. It's poison. Damage is increased by 15% for each enemy Bone Spear passes through. It also turns Bone Spear's damage to poison. So it's a nice blue glow on it right now. Put that on and it becomes green and blighted. That's all we have for level 7. I'll see you at level 8. And we've now achieved level 8. Level 8. Blighted Marrow. Very nice so far. But with that, we get our second activatable skill in corpses. Corpse Lance. Physical. Target an enemy to summon projectiles from nearby corpses that cause 1750% weapon damage is physical to that target. So this is another one that will need corpses around it. I can't show it off because I have... Oh, hold on. Maybe I'll have lucky and get a... Okay, come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Hey. Come on. Okay. Here we go. So it uses 2 corpses, but it does a ton of damage. So that's all for level 8. I'll see you at level 9. And we are back for level 9. As you can already tell, something has changed. But Corpse Lance, very nice single targeting, very effective, very high damage. We have a new skill rune for Grim Scythe. Execution. Enemies below 20% health have a 5% chance of decapitating and instantly being killed. Okay. I'll still stick with Bone Spike. I like my ranged. But we have our first in reanimation. Command Skeletons. It's a physical. It costs 50 essence. To activate, command your skeleton minions to attack a target, increasing their damage against it by 50%. But passively, you raise a skeleton from the ground every 2 seconds for a max of 7. Skeleton minions deal 50% weapon damage as physical. And as you can see, I now have my skeletal army. I'll be holding on to that probably for a while. I loved my my Skella farm from D2, so I will more than likely try to go for that in this one. But that is all for level 9. I'll see you for the last level of this video, which is level 10. See you then. And we are back for the final level of this video. We have achieved level 10. With that, we have now unlocked our first passive skill. We have 2 to choose from. Fueled by Death. Consuming a corpse increases your movement speed by 3% for 5 seconds. This can stack up to 10 times. We also have Life from Death. Consuming a corpse has a 20% chance of spawning a health globe. I'm not worried about health right now, so I will go with Fueled by Death, which makes me run faster. that's all for level 10. I have to say, the active on command skeletons is very nice. They remain active. Oh, they remained active until it looked like the target was dead. I have to try it once it gets to higher levels. I have to see if that actually is true. If a fight takes more than 3 seconds. But for that is done for this first video. In the next video, we'll have to see if I fight the Skeleton King or hit level 11 first. I'll see you guys then.
What will the skeletons think?